Squeaky chair. Why? Okay. Oh, hi! Hi, Hysteria. Alright, grabbing a paintbrush. This will go well. Oh no. Trying to pick out a perfect size. I'm going to go with this one first. And I'm mixing colours. Hi, Dusty. Hi, Mad Magpie. Hi, Loot. Hi there, guys. Okay. You can't see me mixing colours, which is a bit annoying, but I might just scooch this aside so you can see my paint plate. I love my paint plate. My paint plate is very sentimental to me, very dear. And now I can barely see the colour that I'm using, so I'm going to swatch it at some point, somewhere. Ow. I almost dropped paint on myself. That would have been very fun. Very fun. We love dropping paint on ourselves. Hello! Hello, Seeker. Hello, everybody. Okay, first stroke, very risky. Well, that's quite light. Okay, no longer very risky. I'm kind of okay with that. Woohoo! Look at that. Just doing smart stuff. Because I don't know. This is me just talking about how I don't know how to do this. Your paint palette is a piece of the paint palette. Oh my gosh. The paint palette. A palette of which I store pain. Oh, that. Oh, uh-oh. Live, laugh, love, just random blob of watercolour. It's okay. The bottom of the shoes. Why am I bad at this? Why am I genuinely so bad at this? It's okay, I know how to erase it. Yeah, that did the trick. Didn't really, but it's okay. Just gonna build up the layers of the parts that are coherent. Don't really know what I'm doing. Oh well. Oh no, you have art homework. I was doing my English homework earlier. Alright, so that's quite dark. So I'm going to take some water and just try to lighten that up with a very cool technique I use. As a GCSE art student, I do really stupid things and call it art. You should see the things I come up with. Hello, Jeb. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, we'll keep going. We will keep just trusting the process. I might start with this and then just build it up as I go along with like my amazing painting skills. I question many things. Alright, let's see. Just mixing some paint on the sidelines here. Sorry, you can't see it. What colour is this? Okay, that is... Wow, very dark. This is gonna work out. I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't mind. I don't really care. This is me just seeing how well I do. So, I told you it would be a risky live, as said in the title. And I don't think this paper was made for watercolour, which I don't generally mind, because nothing was ever really truly made for watercolour. This paper's kind of feeling a bit curvy now, but again, who minds? I don't, in general. Watercolour can be hard. It's a fly. What? Yeah, watercolour does have a mind of its own, which is why I love it. I love the unpredictability of it. It's so experimental. It hurts. And then I'm going to grab some white, move it here, grab some black, move it here, mix it around a bit. Okay, kind of getting there, kind of understanding what I'm doing now. I have weird watercolours that I just created. I don't know why. I just created these own little watercolours with my own weird little mind, and then just, they have a weird texture when they dry, and I love it. I love creating weird things from texture. My whole class basically sobbed when they heard they had to do acrylic. Genuinely started sobbing. It was so funny. My teacher's quite nice in my GCSE art class because she lets me go ahead with things. I enjoy going ahead because I work quite fast, which means I could get extra stuff done, which is fun. Okay, coming together, doing random stuff that for some reason is working. It's working! I don't know why it's working, because this is very confusing. Watercolor is like an emotional roller coaster. That's the joy of being an artist. Your art is basically sending you on the most tormenting emotional roller coaster. Oh my gosh, hi Sarah! I'm going to do a lot of layering with this piece. It's going to be probably a mixed media piece because that's the best thing I work in. But also, I just want to experiment. Experimentation. I'm talking to myself by this point. I enjoy talking to myself when I'm doing art. It's like a little monologue. It is a monologue because it's mono person. Yeah. You only have acrylic? That's okay. I'm basically using my school supplies for this because I can. Because, I don't know. Let's see. This is just the layering game. I don't know why. It looks really bad on camera, but I promise you it looks way better in real life. Way more faded. And I'm using a bit more water. That is a lot of water. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might tone it down on the water a bit. And yeah, tone it down. Tone it down. Markers and acrylic both have pros and cons. That is how I feel. Like, me trying to pick something to use, and then I just go with the good old-fashioned alcohol markers because I'm basic. I love Ohuhu markers. They work really well. I'm so annoyed that Ohuhu didn't really have a Black Friday sale. I mean, they did. Not a massive one. Still didn't stop me. I'm gonna buy some anyway. Let's see. Just lots of layering. I want to get these boots because they are very cool boots. They are Vivian's boots, so they look very cool. Again, I'm not too bothered with how this turns out because I'm just being me, doing me things, doing me things, getting myself into trouble with art. Art style trouble. It's so much fun. You need to get Ohuhu markers, but you're broke. It's okay. I mean, there's a lot of alternatives that work quite well. I love the way, like, the texture, I mean, the line, you know how the lines are different, whatever you call it, you know? The different thicknesses. I love it when they do that. Because, like, with watercolor, it's very much like that. They have really nice line thickness and pressure sensitivity. So it works very well. Like, yeah. Kiss working? Kind of. What do I use for masks? I haven't made a mask in forever. Cardboard and a hell of a lot of glue. For some reason. Anyway, let's see. And we keep going and continue for some strange reason. Can't be trusted with glue, oh no! Not the glue eating incident, that happens a lot. There's a lot of glue eating that goes on in the channel comments, I swear. The only issue with working with such dark colours is it's hard to get the gradient right for the colour, you know, the lightness and darkness. You have to like balance it really well, which is really hard to do. Alright, so this is kind of working. Hi amps! We will eat anything. Oh my gosh. Do I like trains? Haven't been on a train in a while, but I do like them. They are nice. They're just like quiet. Sometimes it depends. Hi Mary, I am aware of that. That was a very nice message, thank you. Hi amps. The entrances. You guys have such iconic entrances, I must say. So, well, I said this was a very risky project. I wasn't wrong. My camera quality is not in an okay state. I just realised that. I will be fixing that eventually when I have the time. If I just adjusted the lighting so I can actually see what's going on. That kind of made it better. I still can't see what's going on. I'm a bit tired. That's going to fall. I don't mind. Alright, this is working. This is working. This isn't working. I don't know how. Hi, Cicada. This isn't working. I don't really know what I'm doing, but live, laugh, love doing new things on a live stream so I can fail in front of tons of people. I actually love doing that. I love failing in front of you guys because I want to show you guys it's okay. It's okay to suck at something. It's always okay and you can always fix it somehow. I always come up with dumb and experimental ways to fix my art. I think just because it's quite dark, it's quite hard to see. It looks a lot better in real life, I promise you that. But again, it's quite hard to see. Oh my gosh, hi! Hello, Beavesy. Bonjour, bonjour, wow. Oh yeah, Jeb, you are JJ, aren't you? Cute crab, huh? Crab? Crab! Oh my gosh, hi! Hi, Kumi, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? Wait, did I ask that? Oh my gosh, hi, Cade! Okay, I can do this. I don't know. Oh, the one drawn by my friend, yeah. My friend drew a hermit crab. When I drew this in rehearsal, so I left my sketchbook unattended and he drew me a hermit crab. Very good, very nice. I enjoy it when my friends do things like that. Makes me very happy. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna so go over this in paint pens and make it like 1,000 times better because I don't know, in my head I have like a massive vision for this, but when you're doing things with paint it goes something called the ugly stage. The ugly stage, flip-flop, not the flip-flop. Cicada, how dare you insult the short gremlins. And also, he technically isn't short. The boot that belongs to this guy's 6'5". He is tall as hell. Like, the other guy's actually fairly tall. Don't be mean to him. Don't be mean to Charlie. Everyone loves Charlie. Char is our boy. Alright. So, I have no idea. I don't have any references for what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. This makes total sense. Makes total sense. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Vivian is the Titan. He is 6'5". He's crazy. Not the flip-flop, the high heel, guys. If you hit anybody with a high heel, I genuinely, like, fear you. Like, that's a new level of fear that I have yet to unlock in my mortal life. My mortal lifespan has yet to fear people with, like, who genuinely hurt people with high heels. That is, like, a harsh way to die. Hello, Rose TV. Let's see. So we're going to add just a bit of... And then we're going to add some more of this. And then we're going to add some more of this, some of that, some of this, some of this. No clue what I'm doing. This is definitely, like, your drawings are very pretty. Thank you, Kumi. Yeah, this is working. I kind of see where I'm going with this, which means I'm just going to keep going. I don't really mind how it turns out. Again, I'm experimenting with different forms of art on live in front of people to prove failure is actually very, very much good for you and very good for learning, because learning through failure is however the hell I got here. However the hell I just like became this, because I failed at having a TikTok channel, so I became a YouTuber and that kind of worked out for me, so I'm quite happy. I'm quite proud that I relinquished my control. Yay, I'm happy I gave you motivation and light. Oh my gosh, hi, you're alive! I thought you were dead. I thought you died. I thought you perished. Perished, gone, reduced to ashes, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm lightening this up with some of this. Just... Okay, so that looks awful on camera. Jeez, I am really like... This... Yeah, the camera does not do this justice, but again, I don't really mind that it doesn't do it justice. Don't really mind at all. It works in weird ways. So, I just leant against my spiked bracelet. That is a level of pain that kind of like Wow! Right in the ribs. Live, laugh, love being fashionable. Yay. We love being fashionable, guys. Yiko's still dead? Yeah, unfortunately. Sadly, I did not perish. Not sadly, happily. I'd be sad if you perished. And then we're gonna fade this out. I have no idea how New Rocks look from memory, so I'm designing my own. New Rocks, please sponsor me. I like your shoes, they look really cool. You have another physics exam on Monday. Oh, I'm sorry. I've currently been suffering through physics. I have like I'm like the most lost person there. So I just have like the longest talk to my friend about nerdy stuff, of which the teacher joins in because he's also a nerd like all of us, and we talk about fun stuff and just cry a lot. No, you're not late, Black Red Among Us, but welcome. Hello. This is dark, like kind of dark and dreary. It's giving a really good mood. Okay, so it's kind of coming together. I'm gonna do all the smaller details when this is dried because for reasons unknown, I really did not think this through. Live, laugh, love thinking things through, honestly. Okay, so biology is fun. My biology teacher is genuinely quite funny. He's also like a massive Marvel fan. So he's always got the good old Marvel merch on. His office is just full of Marvel merch. It is so funny. Okay, so we are getting there. Again, I told you, painting things always has like an ugly phase, an awful ugly phase. Don't worry, I mean, maths tests are genuinely hard, and it's better that they find out you don't understand so they can help you learn than you, like, stay quiet and then they can't help you learn. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather get help because genuinely I don't understand a lot of things in maths. That's why my friend, who is in fact a maths genius, is always nearby because genuinely I'm lost without him. I'd be so lost. I'd be dead. I'm usually dead, actually, in most maths lessons. You have to do a drama exam. Oh, wow. Was it fun? As long as it was fun, because, like, I kind of genuinely wish I took drama, because it sounds really fun, and the gossip that goes on from my friends in the drama class, it's crazy. Okay, so we are doing something. Something is going on. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Live, laugh, love Shakespeare, to be honest. Was that even Shakespeare? Cannot remember. I'm done with GCSEs, honestly. I am so cooked. I'm not even cooked, I'm just fried, sauteed. All the ways you can cook something. Like, slow cook, is that a thing? Simmered, boiled, all of it. I'm done. I'm genuinely done. I'm so done. Yeah, you know what? I'll be fine. You know, yeah, I'll just churn in tons of studying like 3 days before my own exams. Guys, do not copy the things I will do for my exams because that is a bad idea. You just sing random songs from musicals when you see each other. That is so real, to be honest. Anyway, let's go. My chair is squeaky. That, like, annoys me. All the OGs will know how much I rant about my chair. Like, side rant, my chair is squeaky, like, every 5 seconds. Like, side rant, my chair is squeaky! And then just, like, random incoherent screaming because why not? Okay, so we've got back to square one. It's light. Darkness to lightness to darkness to lightness, and there's no in between, and just endless abyss. Endless abyss. I remember the Cube Cult. That was quite funny. Anyway, let's see. And I didn't wash my brush properly. I'm going to take a different brush. Let's see, where is it? I mean, this brush works. So this is a bit more of a square brush. I'll show you guys in a second. Haha. Yeah, that is doing something. Okay, that kind of blended really nicely though. Can we just have like a round of applause for how nicely that blended? Like, my weird techniques of watercolor is something to not to laugh at. I don't know. I'm an innovator. And anyway, art style is art style. You can't fight me on that, can they? Can they? Can they? Can they fight me on that? Genuinely frightened. Round of applause for Mia. Yay! Wait, why? What did I do? What did I do? And then grabbing more watercolor because I'm running out. And then, look, see, I use little like watercolor things like this. Little watercolor things. Genuinely, I actually use these cans because they're a lot higher quality. But also, I mean, I don't mind about quality because what works, works. And genuinely, this works for me. Why does everyone ask me to say bottle of water? Because I'm not Roadman or anything, so I don't say it right. Or how I say it the least way they expect it. In Old English! That would be so funny. Right, that's a bit mean. That was not an okay, like, why did I pitch, like, went a whole up another octave, guys. Up 2 octaves, actually. That is strange. That scared me. Genuinely, like, jumped a bit there. I was a bit frightened. Frightened by my own voice. Frightened by the sudden octave change. Like, R.I.P. me for that. R.I.P. me. The boot looks nice. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could, like, figure out it was a boot. Okay, so the design is coming together. I mean, yes, okay. And then just, like, doing some shading. And my chair's squeaking, and that is mildly annoying. And then we continue. Oh my gosh, hi, Galaxy Haley. Okay, we can do this. And then we just keep going and adding and layering it up, and just so much layers. It is insane the amount of layers that this singular boot is taking. Okay, so I might let that dry a bit and then move on to like the other colors because I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. Oh, hi, Millie. I never know what I'm doing, so I just experiment, you know? Just, yeah, throw myself under the bus and do... Did my brother just die or something? What the hell is my house shaking for? It was just a massive bang, so I hope my brother's okay. I'll check on him after the live. Is he just... Yeah, he's just doing stuff in his room. I think he just threw his PC or something. I don't know. I don't know what my brother gets up to when I'm home. Buddy Holly, right. Right. I spent an entire week, me and my friend, torturing my other friend with Weezer memes. Very funny. Very good. Oh, that's a very nice shade of blue. I'm just like mixing stuff off camera because I'm a little paint mixer. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go, does this look nice? Well, that's pretty nice. Just gonna make it a bit lighter though. Yeah, definitely less paint, more water. Okay, so that mark is gonna forever be there and annoying me. Oh my gosh, hi Iko. Anyway, what was that? Could you recommend some art stuff for Christmas Black Friday sale? I mean, I looked at the Black Friday sales for Hoohoo. There were a couple that worked, that looked like they were quite good. There weren't many, but also I'd definitely look at things like the brands you are definitely looking for. And I'd also check out on things like Amazon, because on Amazon there's always some stuff, like almost always. I'm loving this. Just the blues. Blue is just such a good colour. It's so just iconic. Like, live, laugh, love blues. Like, we need a bit more love towards the colour blue. Anyway, I'm just guessing what on my palette is watercolour and what on it is acrylic. Because as you can tell, I've definitely mixed the colours. I've mixed the paint types too. Mixing acrylic and watercolour is very good. It works very well. This is giving like a very nice vibe. I'm liking the vibe. That's cool. Thank you, MSAW. Hi, Damien. Okay, perfect. And then oh, hi, Organita. Hello. Okay, so we're just gonna add some lightening dots. Dots, 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 more dots, a little bit more dots. This is working. We can do this. You can tell I'm just hyping myself up to keep going because I really don't understand what I am doing. The point of being an artist is just doing it and making yourself look as professional as possible, because every other artist knows that most of the time you'll fake it till you make it, you know? No one's a professional in their field. Ooh, that blue did something fun. I cannot keep my attention span on one thing for a single second. A single damn second. Oh well. Some art stuff recommendations. Ooh, so definitely some nice watercolors. To be honest, if you haven't used watercolors before, don't go for an expensive brand. But definitely take a look at like things like the good brands like Posca. I think Posca would definitely do a sale. They just strike me as the kind of company to do sales like that. Ahuhu might do very small sales. Not a massive change in price, but it's still nice to get it cheaper. What else? There's Prismacolor, which are very good. Faber-Castell, again. Those two are coloured pencil brands you should definitely go for. I mean, I use Faber-Castell and I've used Prismacolor before. Prismacolor is like unholy how good it is. It's crazy. Like, genuinely gave myself a heart attack in art class when I used them. I was like, how the hell? How the hell? Like, very, very crazy. And then we're just going to add some texture. I love how these watercolors have like a really strange texture to them. Like, they genuinely have a really strange texture. Like, they're that cheap, they're good. I mean, they're not very cheap. They're like, I don't know how much my school paid for them. They just gave it to me. They're like, yeah, here, have this. You'll do responsible things with it. You'll definitely use it for just schoolwork. How long did it take me to sketch? Not very long. I mean, I don't generally do very neat sketches. And I was quite bored. It took me about 10-ish, no, less than 10 minutes, about 5 minutes. Just because I had to go on stage and like very soon afterwards. Then my friend drew a hermit crab. That was fun. Good day. Is it like watercolor or ink? It's actually watercolor. Genuinely just very strangely, like, they're liquid watercolors. And then I just don't add tons of water to it because I like the way they look when they're not added. And then I also mix acrylic with it sometimes to give it like this very strange texture. It's very hard to like describe how, when it dries it will look very good. Like, I promise you. I promise now that it will look good when it dries. I'm promising myself that too. I need to give myself some motivation. Motivational Mia speaking. And then make this like really, really like, I don't know. These are dark, nice and dark. I like it when they're dark. Just dark, dark, dark. Just a bit of this, a bit of that. Splash of this, a splash of that. Definitely doing stuff. I used my friend had their shoe up on the like the what do you call it? Like a hall? It's called a hall. But yeah, they had it up on the hall seat, so I used their shoes as a reference. Genuinely, like, them watching me stare at their shoes with like genuine like focus made them they were very scared. They were very frightened of me. It was very funny. Does my skin get stained because of watercolors? Yes, my skin gets stained because of a lot of things. Lots and lots of different objects. It happens a lot. Artists just have default stained skin. It just tends to, that's just the way it is. And then grab some white. Okay. Genuinely, okay, that's a change. of paste. But it gives a nice bit of splotching, I think. I kind of like the texture that created. I'm not sure. Mine's stained, yours blue, and you can't get it out. It's okay. Eventually, it should wash out naturally. Hopefully. I can't guarantee because I swear I still have paint on my hands from the 19th century. Like, before I was born, I just had paint on my hands. It's my default state. Like, it's my curse. Literally. Just quoting things. Mine was pink. Wow. Live, laugh, love accidentally staining yourself pink with paint. It's like that one time I painted my entire arm with with acrylics because I was very bored and I was just sat there with a rainbow arm. I should not be allowed to get bored. I can't take this off ever. TV Girl reference? Where? I love TV Girl. They're so cool. So vibey. Very vibey. I like vibes. The vibes they give off are very nice vibes. I love the nice people vibes. And then we just, again, shading. I just keep coming back to the boots because I feel like I should lighten them up, but also they should be dark because I want them to be dark. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I don't have a vision, I'm just going for it. Very healthy for an artist to just go for it with zero understanding of what they're actually trying to draw. Or is it unhealthy? Can't remember. I can't remember. The laces on the sneakers should be pink? Wow. Hi, Amps. And then we're gonna grab some of this. Oh, that went yellow. That's strange. I'm learning with you guys on this one. On this one, we learn together. Strangely. Pink is a TV Girl reference. I love, yeah. Every time I see anything mildly blue or pink, or just pink in general, I'm just like, is that a TV Girl reference? Alright, so I'm gonna like get some fresh tissue for because this poor tissue paper is like, he's living the high life, you know. He's living the life of a very solid, very stable tissue who is soaked in multicolors and just, yeah, living the life of a good tissue. Good tissue life. Do tissues even have feelings? Breakdancers, indeed. Indeed, my fellows. There's a boy in my class who is in fact very goofy, and it's quite funny because after like an incident at one of the colleges nearby, they've started locking the gates at our school. And at lunch, my friend was walking past one of the gates and she saw all of the boys that this boy like tends to bug a bit surrounding the gate, and then the tissue looks like it would say, "Thank you, I was so thirsty." Oh my gosh, guys. But yeah, they were all surrounding the gate when my friend went over to look. This boy, he had walked out the gate with his hands in his pockets, like being all cringe and just in general him. It was quite funny. And then he was stood outside the gate, hand through the bars. He was like waving his finger at the boys, and he was just going in like this high-pitched voice, "I'll get you next time, you just wait and see." And I genuinely, like, the fact that it sounded so unreal but so realistic to this kid, I started cackling so hard that I almost started crying, which is a very common occurrence for someone like me. I genuinely cry when I laugh. It's like I'm so happy I'm just there. I just do like a 360 instantly. It scares a lot of people. Very funny. I mean, Percy's favourite colour is orange. He loves orange. These boots have a lot of texture. They're very special. I need to get up higher so I can actually see them through the camera, because that's how I'm actually seeing what I'm doing, because I can't actually look on them because the light is blaring off the wet, whatchamacallit, watercolour. So I can't actually see how the shading's going. So we're just doing that. You don't have orange, oh no! This is quite cool. Oh my gosh, hi Mawish! Okay, so, very chill live today. I love it when the lives are very chillaxed. Very chill, very, like, very demure lives. This is so hard. Why? Why is watercolour basically an impossible task? And we keep shading and shading. It's like, I feel like Sisyphus. Currently looking on Amazon for cool things. That is very relatable, like, to a very strange point. Very strangely relatable. I love it when people are strangely relatable. Alright, and trying to soak it up and add a bit of... Yep, that kind of works. I mean, literally have no idea what I'm doing. This is like me doing things, pretending I know what I'm doing, and continuing doing them without a single thought on my mind. Alright, perfect. And then genuinely, like, I have no idea what to do. And then we're putting like things in the middle of it, and then we're gonna have Charlie on its tippy toes. Going back to the blue because I like the colour blue. The colour blue is very comforting to me for some strange reason. And that is like a strangely grey blue, so we're just gonna add a bit of this. Wash off my paintbrush. I'm so sad you guys can't see what I'm doing because it's genuinely me just being random and mixing random colours together and then praying. Almighty, just praying this works. Is that Vivian's shoe? Yeah. It's a bit dark, it's a bit dingy, but so is Vivian. He's a bit dark, he's also a bit dingy. He's just him. He's very him. It's very him cool. Well, that is a very pretty shade of blue. This is working. Don't know what I'm doing. Got no idea. No clue. Yep, no clue. Do you have any recommendations for cool things on Amazon? Oh, I bought tons of flashcards off Amazon. Genuinely, I sound so old saying this, but like, I bought some flashcards off Amazon. They were very nice. They work very well for my studies. It's kind of depressing. Kind of depressing. I also just buy some like scammy, very cheap fine liners that actually work really well. And like liquid ink items tend to work very well for it. Yep, that makes no sense to me. You still have the oh my gosh. Give me a minute, guys. Brain's catching up. Brain's catching up. You still have the recording of my voice crack. Well, now you're gonna have a recording of me trying to say recording. What paper is that? It is sketchbook paper. Like, literally just random sketchbook paper. It's quite thin, but it works. It's a really nice sketchbook, actually. I'm still trying to edit the video I do where I'm reviewing different types of sketchbooks. But again, I'm a strangely unable to focus on one task at a time person. Why am I saying strangely? Because it's true. Yay! Alright, perfect. And then I'm adding a bit more lightness. That is not the right shade. And you were recording! That is not okay. That is not okay. Oh well, you know what? I completely deserve that. Also, I'm so proud of myself. I took charge and I cleaned my desk. Look how squeaky clean and white that is. Like, that thing took hours to clean. I had to whip out the nail polish remover to completely clean the layers of paint. Like, actually genuinely rotting on my desk. Like, by this point, very, very frightening. I almost put watercolour directly onto the page, which would have been a awful thing to do. I would genuinely sob, like violently sob, with putting watercolour directly onto the page. A fatal mistake. It would be a super fatal mistake. Super mega fatal mistake. And then tap it off, dry it up. Yep, this is making sense. It's not making sense. Why? Why is watercolour maneuverably hard? Why is it, like, easy when I'm not on camera talking to you guys? I'm not blaming you guys, I'm blaming myself for thinking this was a good idea. Like, oh, my hand's shaking. Shaking with the adrenaline of trying to do this right. Is this dry yet? Can I go back to fighting with an actual boot about just genuinely just fighting a boot? Oh, those Converses? Yeah, sure. I was just thinking New Rocks and Converses because they're genuinely quite fun. They're quite fun, and it just matches my characters. Yep, that kind of works. Okay. 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 Oh, like, okay. Right. Okay, I'm kind of seeing something happening here. That is very dark though, so we're gonna fix that with a bit of white. Oops. I just put a lot of black in the white, so that's a good idea. I'm doing things. And then okay, and then my chair is squeaking. I'm gonna freak out about that in like 5 seconds. Freak out again. Side rant. And then just see what happens when I do that. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that kind of made a really nice gradient. Huh. Yeah, that makes total sense to me. It doesn't, but I like to just pretend I know what I'm doing. Again, the art in art is just being a good actor and just going for it. Just don't look away. Do not eat glue. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna accept that is my life now. Telling people on the internet not to eat glue because it is genuinely bad for you. Genuinely very unhealthy. But yeah, whatever. And I just heard my brother scream low taper fade really loudly. I might cry. I might cry from sheer pain of hearing that for the 600th time in my life. My page is starting to peel. This is definitely not the right paper for watercolor, but whatever. Oh, and my fingers. They're stained. Oh well. Yep, that works. You guys are continuously consuming glue. It's very confusing. At school, someone ate paper. Wow. Drinks paint. No. Do not do that. Do not consume any paint products, please. It is very dangerous. And also generally does not taste good. Don't ask how I know that. I was a very experimental toddler. And I have strangely good memory. Well, they went from glue to paint. That is either healthier or unhealthier. I never really studied into the healthiness of eating art supplies. I mean, if you eat someone's art, that's considered okay, so I guess it's healthy-ish. I'm not a professional. Consult your local GP. This is totally doing something. I'm just checking it's not bleeding through the other side. Oh my gosh, it is. I'm gonna have to put something through the page on the other side of the page because I genuinely think I'm gonna actually melt the other side of the page if I don't like stop for a second and let it just simmer. So I'm gonna let that simmer for a little bit, just take away some of that moisture and just, yeah, let it simmer. That actually kind of looks okay, so I'm gonna leave it and work on this. So I'm thinking like a nice earthy yellow. I'm not sure why, I just like this idea. Don't know what this idea is, but we're working on it. What are you guys doing in this chat? The things you do. And then oh, my brother just turned into a gremlin and he combusted is what that sounded like. I don't know how to describe the things my brother does because it genuinely frightens me. Genuinely, I am frightened by that child. Man-child, I don't know. I look upon him as my brother. He's my younger brother. I love my younger brother very dearly. He's very dear to me. But also, oh my gosh, can he be like a little annoyance to my life or what? Like, you can just faintly hear the tapping. These are actually giving off a bit of a Leroy vibe because they're golden. But because like that's basically Leroy's colour palette by this point, is the golden colour palette. I don't know why. He's just got that palette. He's just very that style. That's okay because I'm working on it. There's also going to be like this red because that's very deep part of Charlie's lore is the red because it's part of his earrings and part of his mother and like lots of things to do with Charlie that are very interesting. I love how deep my characters go. I don't even remember writing most of their lore because I'm tired when I write lore. When I'm tired, I traumatize characters. It's a very healthy pastime instead of sleeping. Honestly, I need to know. Alright, so... What is a disappearing purple? You guys, like, genuinely frighten me. Like, this is a new level of frightening that I have yet to discover. Okay, don't judge the colour palette, because I genuinely think it's kind of working. Kind of working? Ooh. So yeah, we're soaking that up. Oops. Yeah, the gradient just completely disappeared with that one. Oh. I just keep making mistakes! Oh well, mistakes were meant to be made. We frighten you? Good. Flip-flop. I could take being hit with a flip-flop. Weirdly enough, I could take being hit with a lot of things. I've been hit many times. Taekwondo is a very hitting-filled pastime. Especially when the new kid you're pinned against secretly knows, like, has, like, a massive history in boxing, and it genuinely, like, punched your lights out that one time. Hello, Dancer-san. Alright, so... I don't want to overexert the paper by, like, adding too much, but also I don't want to, like, slow down and make it boring for you guys, so I'm just doing things. I am grasping at straws. I am grasping. It's like my, like, English, generally in my English, GCSEs. I just grasp at random things. Like, me and my friend, we had this writing GCSE, about Macbeth. Like, it was a lot of questions. And when I say everyone in my class made up Old English, like, we made up all of this Old English and actually got a decent mark. It was hilarious. Like, genuinely hilarious. Could not believe that. I was actually, like, laughing so much. Like, my teacher said she had to go easy on us because we literally genuinely did not know any of the quotes. Like, making up Old English to try to pass your, like, your exam class is very funny and very much something all of my class do. Like, we are desperate. Genuinely just desperate. Why is my quality suddenly dead? Oh well. Live, laugh, love, RIP my quality. Why is there blue? Why is there blue on my paintbrush when I haven't even been near the colour blue for a century? Oh my gosh, hi Nikai. Yay, you're finally on December break. Cool. And I just got water down my hand. That is not a fun sensation. It's genuinely not a very fun sensation, I must say. Can confirm. Oh well. I am trying my best. That was quite satisfying. This is going to take a lot of layering up, I feel. Actually, Tabitha, you finished school on December 20th. I will be in a different country because I actually genuinely want to see my mother again. That was quite fun. My form tutor is genuinely the most supportive woman I have ever met in my life. She's so kind of sweet. Like, she just came up to me and gave me a whole check to make sure I was okay because she heard my mother was still out of the country. It was genuinely quite sweet. I had to like fight back the urge to tear up, and just because of her kindness. Like, I was generally doing fine, like, but her kindness made me want to cry. I don't know why. Whenever someone's kind to me, I cry. Genuinely cry. A lot of crying happens in my life. Not sure why. I don't know why I switch accents. That is like a very weird thing. Finally, in the little stars. Is she in Morocco? No, she's in Dubai. She's working. I'm very proud of her. She is training to become a financial advisor, and I am so proud of her because she just went for it, even though people were judging her for it, and I was like, you go for it, mum. So she did it, and I was like super proud because now she's gonna be like, she's in her training. She's training to be like a financial advisor, and she's gonna be really cool. She's showing everyone in her office who's boss. Very cool. I could like, yeah. Yes, my wish. You keep going in a Russian accent in your friend group. You're not even Russian. Honestly, that's fine. My friend group, I swear, is like half of them aren't even American, but they do the most pristine American accents I have ever heard in my life. Like, genuinely, half of them sound like they're born and bred from Texas or from the South or even from the North. Some of them do like this amazing New Yorker accent. Very funny. Vivian does not wear sandals. He would rather die, but like, these are new rocks. I suggest you check out the shoe brand because when I say good, I say good. I like really good shoe brand. I feel like I might like make this a little less like overbearing as a yellow. Like, just lighten it up a bit, give it a bit of lightness. Lightness. Lots of lightness. Oh, bye, Eco. Have fun sleeping. They look like sandals. Huh? They're boots. They are boots. The strap ones. These, they look like... Kind of see where you're getting at, just because of like the way the things look, but they're not sandals. Don't you worry. I don't have the capability to draw that kind of stuff. That is very complex. Very hard to draw. I applaud people who can draw that. Very hard to draw. Sips the gossip. We love the gossip. That is the wrong colour. I'm about to rage quit like I raged quit trying to hoover with a Henry, because those things are genuinely freakishly powerful. I love how people on the internet genuinely just want to point out that I'm British. Like, wow, I never noticed. Thank you for telling me about the fact I am born in a country. Like, wow, thank you for assuming that. I really didn't realise I'm from Britain. Genuinely never realised that. Never realised I'm from Britain. Genuinely confused why people have... No, why the hell are people getting me confused with an Australian? I just don't see. I mean, actually, maybe a little bit of our accent, since technically people in Australia, half of them are from criminals, or said to be criminals, that Britain shipped over there, and then lots of history, very rich history. Also, apparently there's more kangaroos in Australia than there are people. I don't know, I heard that fact from my friend. They told me. Are you from New Zealand? In fact. Oh, a computing teacher I had in year 7 who was genuinely amazing moved to New Zealand, and I'm very sad because he was genuinely the best computing teacher ever. And then the computing teacher I had in year 9 kind of like killed my love for computing very, very deeply. Deeply just slaughtered it completely. Like literally just dead to me now, I guess. It's very good. Bye, Mawish! I got paint in my eye. It doesn't burn, but I could just feel the colour. It's that bad, I can feel the colour in my eye. All I see are rainbows. Intense, like, rainbow vision for the rest of my life. I am just like that. Built different. Built with these perks. Perks in mind. Perks. Do. Square. Not the gasp. I was like, and then I was like, square. And then I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just a girl living her life, doing really dumb stuff. Like, genuinely stupid things that, like, genuinely. How the hell am I not dead yet? How in the living hell am I not dead yet? Because I swear, the times I've come close to death. Oh, whoa! I just got jump scared by the watercolor. Right, so we're gonna turn that down a bit and go back. Okay, so that did nothing, but we love it. We don't judge. We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate. Your paper is suffering. She indeed is. Like, look at this. Like, ignore that drawing because it's unfinished. But look at this! Genuinely not watercolor built paper. Very deep, dark mistake I made there. Like, genuinely mistakes. Regrets. I have a few. I love that song. It's a very good song. Tis a very good song. Dobby is free. Is it bad that I laughed at Dobby's death? It's not that. I just laughed at it at a cinematic point of view, okay? I was like, yeah, it was sad Dobby died, but also the cinematic point of view. The cinematic point of view. And also because my brother said could have dodged and then shouted 360 no scope at the top. Like, how am I supposed to keep a straight face? Also, you guys can't see this, but I genuinely do hand gestures, like, super duper, like, you could just, I don't know whether you can hear my bracelets, but, like, if I go silent and then just carry on with a different topic, it's because I've made a hand gesture for the word I was trying to use, and then, like, I don't realise you guys can't see the hand gestures I make, but to speak, I actually use my hands a lot, like, to verbalize my thoughts, I use my hands to express my intense emotion, like how I use my hands to express my intense hatred. You can hear my bracelets. Good. Can you hear my elbow clicking? Because I can hear that. That hurts. That is genuinely concerning. 14 years old and I already have arthritis. My back is curling in. I look like when I grow up, I think I'm gonna be a shrimp. Like, it doesn't matter if I want to be a shrimp, I just am gonna be a shrimp. I know that. Like, I just genuinely know my future. Shrimp! Forever a shrimp. Forever to be a shrimp. Okay, I'm kind of liking this line design. Like, no longer gonna do it a lace. I think I'm just gonna do it a line. From lace to line. Inspiring documentary. How a shoelace became a line on a boot. Because I'm out of ideas, guys. I'm out of ideas. Huh? You're banging the whole thing? What does this mean? What is this? Oh, hi, Beth. How are you? I love your profile picture. Very good. Very snazzy. Okay, so these boots. Can New Rock please just, like, sponsor me by this point? Because, dear New Rock, your boots are lovely. Also, dear New Rock, I can't afford your boots. They are lovely, but they are really expensive. but they are worth the price, and I know that. That's why I'm going on every other scam shop to see if they have them, even though I know I'm gonna get scammed, but I fall for these things very easily. Wait, I'm the definition of your ADHD? I just remembered reading that. Oh my gosh, thank you, Amps. I think. Genuinely think. Oh well, lovely compliment. Thank you very much. Anyway, so we've got... Okay, the boots have actually turned out really pretty. I kind of actually like them. And then we've got a whole background to do still, and these are, like, amazing. Awesome. My hands, dear Lord. That is going to be a fun cleaning job. Do you know what's also going to be fun? Cleaning this plate. I stole one of my father's dinner plates. From now on, it is this. It is layered so thickly with paint that I fear I will never be able to clean it. I fear deeply that I will never, ever be able to clean it. Genuinely. You know what? That is something for future me to deal with. Anyway, I think we got really far in that. I'm gonna like roll my chair back because I'm very close to the the desk, and I'm genuinely crushing my own ribs in trying to paint. It hurts. Anyway, you could just hear me adjusting my like everything to like try to look presentable before I flip the camera. Anyway, oh, I am so sorry. By the way, I'm so proud of myself. I screwed in my thingamabobby. Sorry, I'm shaking. I cannot help that. I screwed in my camera stand so it actually shakes less now. Turns out this thing was just genuinely very, very, very loose. But yeah, we got pretty far on that. I'm pretty proud. It kind of bled through a tiny bit, but we don't mind. That is the plate I'm talking about. That is not an okay plate. That is just genuinely... Oh, scared me. That is just genuinely kind of sad. Why am I shaking so much? This is why I don't generally hold my camera for very long, because I shake. Anyway, anything else? Just someone asked to see my workspace. Ignore the blaring, ugly light, because that is really scratched up from drawing on it too much. But yeah, that is like, this is my workspace. I genuinely have all the lore plastered to my walls that spans all the way down my room and to the other side. Anyway, back to me. Oh. I always have the need to fix my hair while I'm talking to you guys. What else? Okay, I had updates, but now I'm like very confused. I was gonna update you on something. I'm working on that animation, trying to get it finished. I am genuinely rushing, not like rushing, but just trying really hard to get my, what do you call it? Book. To get my book finished. I'm so sorry I'm shaking you guys. I feel very bad for shaking you guys. I don't want to shake you guys. So I'm going as fast as I can to get my book finished because... Alright, I'm going to try to stop shaking, but I cannot help that. Or I can. Maybe I'm just doing it secretly as a spite thing to myself. I'm grabbing at straws here. Anyway, so that's the one thing. Another thing that I'm trying to do is trying to get like... I have a lot of art pieces to do, and I'm setting up a Christmas competition. Christmas, Hanukkah. I just want to see what you guys come up with. That's something I have to work on that I forgot to work on today. One thing. Another thing is my work, like my posting may slow down a bit just because I'm getting near the end of the... Sorry, that just annoyed me a little bit. I'm getting near the end of the term, so I'm getting a lot of homework and a lot of like study time, study works, such and such. That's basically all the updates I have, apart from probably will go live tomorrow. I don't have very much to do, as you can tell. And I'm also looking at like posting another one of those paper animations that I do, because I was looking at how Hellspawn run, because again, boredom is like a new default on this. But yeah, working on the book, working on the competition, working on all of that. That's what I think it is. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Remember, you guys are loved, cherished, and I almost stabbed myself with that bracelet. That hurts. Genuinely hurts. I felt really bad because I stabbed my dog with it. I felt awful. Genuinely awful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are loved. You guys are amazing. And like, I will see you all very soon. Probably tomorrow, if not next weekend. All sorts. But yeah. Oh, another update. Just remembered, side rant. In December, I might not be live that much. Just because, as I said, I'm going to a different country and that tends to have very bad internet all of the time. Bad internet, or maybe just my phone dies every time. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for joining. You guys are icons, and I will probably see you tomorrow. If not, I'm sorry.